Oh, are we live? Let's see. And we are live. Oh, are we live? Welcome to the three-ring shit show that is my business. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Hi, Melissa. Totally understand that's a lot of work. I appreciate you having this on in the background. So, I know I haven't put out much content this week, and that's because we've almost got it. I've been waiting all week just for the algorithm to catch up to where the date is now. Because I realized Tuesday that I probably had it, and I'm pretty sure I was right, because it looks like as of tomorrow, I might have ad revenue, barring some bullshit catastrophe from, the powers that be. So, yeah, I've got an interesting video that I've been kind of prepping a few of, actually. One will be on a subject that I don't know why so many people really like it, but a lot of people really seem to like melting down metal. And one of the, not necessarily a channel fan, but just a supporter from like way back, wanted some bars. Chris, I don't think you're gonna have to, because according to the algorithm, that's showing as of August 6th. It's August 9th, so or August 4th, I mean. That's 5 days back. So unless Sunday and Monday I had, like, 0 watch hours, I'm pretty sure I've got it. But, don't get me wrong. Y'all want to go watch a bunch of my videos and stuff? It'll help, because every bit will be a little bit of ad revenue, and I won't complain. I will not complain about some ad rev. Alabama, I feel ya. It's probably gonna kill me one of these days. I was doing some melting earlier. Just kind of doing testing of the silver. I will not complain. However, today I'm just gonna do something nice and simple. In preparation for, like, Christmas time, I want to get out a new batch of mini pendants. I got 5 out this week so far, because I need a peridot. Gosh darn it, it's time for a peridot, another peridot mini. Yeah, I think that's a, what do our other options look like? That one's a bit bright. Not a bad one. How about you? I like you. Going back to that first one. If you enjoy it, that makes it, like, all the more special to me. Because that's the whole point of making content, is for people to enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I'd kind of like to make money doing it. Hell, I'd actually like to get the content enjoyable enough where, like, all I'm doing is making jewelry and then selling it or giving it away. If y'all get my channel that freaking popular, although that might be known. I appreciate you. Yep, I will only get, well, I have a feeling I'll get credit for anything on my old content starting once the thing tells me, congratulations, you're getting ad revenue. Yay. I mean, either way, I'm not really... I'm planning on putting out, like, updates on all the tool reviews that I've done, because those are some of my more, not only helpful videos, but more viewed videos. And so, I figure, you know, it's been... The faceting machine's only been a few months, but some of these things have been a year or two now, and are working great still. And I can go do reviews and show how well they do work. Maybe put some really clickbaity titles like "Don't waste your money." Or "Don't waste thousands of dollars." Not completely true. Nice! And Chris, as one of the people who helped me on that, because, like, I have been working hard. Ow. I gotta close my window and turn all my fans up. Give me a second here. I've been working really hard on getting said ad revenue because you know, $2 or $3 for a video is better than no dollars for a video. And what do I have? Some like 800, 900 videos? Just out of curiosity, let's look. Yeah, I have 921 videos that I've put out over the last 4 years. You would think I would have gotten the ad rev by now. Like, if you put out 500 videos, yeah, no, because then people would just put up AI shit. Never mind. I'm wrong. Yeah, although about 16 to 17,000 of those subscribers all came from one short. I almost got ad revenue from that short. I literally got like 99.8 or 99.9% of the way. You got to get 10 million views. Oh, hey, that got actually 120. I didn't expect it. I don't know what happened on that one. Something just glitched in their system or something. But, that's where most of those subscribers came from. Sup, bro? How you doing? Long time no see, buddy. How's the lurking going? I'm not too bad. Yeah, I had that one video go good, but other than that... What the fuck? I'm about to just go off on PayPal. Sorry, I just got a message, something about account security. It's probably another one of their glitches that they've been having all fucking week. No, it's a glitch. Assholes. Sorry. Wait, you tried to do a super chat here, Alabama? And it didn't work? No, PayPal's been glitchy all week. That's odd. I wonder why it's not working. There's so many damn things that can go wrong. Hold up. Usually it pops up and screams that it went through. Oh, Chris, I'm already approved for monetization. I get paid for it every once in a while. Thank you, Chris. Hello, Electra. That's why I'm excited about the ad revenue, is because I was only on the first step of monetization, which is super chats, memberships, etc. And now, by the way, please let me know if I go out of frame. I'm bad about that. Hey Papa, how's it going, buddy? Now I'll get a little extra that doesn't cost you guys anything. Corporations can give me some fucking money. I figured I needed to have an orange mini pendant available for peoples. It's only fair. Sometimes you have to, it's easier just to use Google Play for it. I've had that same issue when I was trying to donate to some people in the past. Oh god. I really hope not. That would not be cool. Oh, that reminds me, real quick, guys. I'm gonna remind everybody. The whole giveaway thing that, of course, like normal, PayPal, or not PayPal, YouTube decides to screw me over on. Here's the link to our giveaway, the free giveaway that we're still doing, and I think it's got a link to the members giveaway too, for those of you. Who've clicked that join button down below. Holy crap, it is suddenly just 200 degrees in my room. Some more fans going. Never gets past the pay and send. That is a bit weird. It definitely, I would have to agree with how PayPal's been acting this week. I've had to call PayPal twice and complain. That's because of my login. Every time I try to use PayPal, I should not find that as funny as I do. But I can't help it. I'm just imagining it. Got a guy from India on the other end of the phone. He's like, "Sir, are you speaking English? Or what language are you speaking?" Just another mini pendant. I've been trying to get some of these out for the holidays. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Oh, not bad. The week just flew by. Quick question to the crystal nerds out there. Now, I thought I was a crystal nerd. I was honored to consider myself a crystal nerd. Purple or green labradorite? Do you mean in faceted form or cabs, like with labradorescence? I do have some purple ones, but I only really wrap them on customs. Cab? I might pull off a green one, because I've got some with some greener flashes that I could do. I don't see any purple ones unless somebody's looking for a custom, in which case I'll totally do it in a heartbeat. I always end up underselling myself on them. Chris, what you do is you keep screaming at the phone, and eventually you'll hear somebody with a southern accent come on, and then you stop screaming. Okay, Fade. Sorry, Electra. That was my guess, too. But I was under the impression that Herkimers only come from New York. These were mined in Ohio. I wasn't aware Ohio had Herkimer, or, the doubly terminated Quartz. I guess the more you know. No problem, Papa. You're always welcome to reach out. Guys, I have to take this. Give me one moment. Okay. I apologize about that, guys. I don't have much family that I'm close to, and I got some bad news from my grandma a few days back, and so her calling scared me for a second there, and I, normally I won't pick up the phone, but that was one of those instances where phone came first. Yeah, Grams comes first. The awesome thing was I didn't even have to tell her how she was interrupting me. She just was calling real quick to let me know that they made it to their next stop from while driving, and then had to go. Just checking in to let me know they were safe. So that worked out just fine. I appreciate everyone's patience. Thank you. What did I miss? The crystals that come from... okay. That explains some of my confusion. And so, in talking to PayPal, apparently one of their new updates that they have on their side of the system has been triggering PayPal's security stuff all the time. Because, like, I was getting a little annoyed about certain security features that were kind of annoying that I did not ask for. And I was like, I wasn't aware I opted into this. And no, you didn't opt into it. This is happening to everybody. And I was like, cool, because I would really like it if it stopped happening. Period. I don't want my biometric data stored anywhere if I can have my way. I can't, of course, but, you know, the less places... I don't know how the fuck they got it, too. Also annoying. No shit. I mean, it helps because I'm broke, and, like, I kind of know when I order something from PayPal, but still. I need to order me a new crucible for my melting furnace. Sorry, I just had a thought for a cardboard sign. It'd either make me nothing or make me a lot more money than normal. But, quote, getting a job was the worst financial advice I've ever listened to. I don't know who you are, so fuck you. I'll call you back later. You ain't my Grams. Just put that on a piece of cardboard and see. Electra, 100% I feel that. Like, they can have that identity. At one point in my life, I kind of was like hoping somebody would steal my identity. Because I was like, they're going to feel like a real idiot when the cops come and serve a warrant on them. Could you imagine how, like, just how blindsided some scammer would be? You're under arrest. What? For what? Wait, but I'm not. No, I'm not really them. I can just see that playing out in court too. Like, so you plead the fifth as to how you have been misidentified. We found an ID in your wallet that says you are, in fact. Meanwhile, I'm hiding in cardboard boxes still 5 years later because I'm afraid the cops are going to show up, not knowing that they stopped looking for me. God damn. Sometimes threading this is the just most difficult part. By the way, what I am doing is you get these rails on the bottom to hold the faceted gemstone in. And then to make sure that it's tight, you tie them together with like a cross-hatching pattern. Now, this is great and all, but if you make the setting right, there's almost no room to shove this wire through. Yeah, what I do is I flatten the wire, and then I shove it through and then yank it through. That tends to work well enough. Nearly perfect. If all else fails, get a bigger hammer. You know, it's funny. I actually subscribe to that same philosophy. Here's my normal one. And sometimes that one just doesn't quite do it. And so I've got a little slightly more heavier one. Sometimes, just sometimes, that one won't work either. So I gotta pull out one more hammer. I can't find that one. And occasionally even that hammer will fail. And so when all the rest fail, I just say F it and break this one out. It usually gets the job done. Go from 1/8 of a pound to 1/4 of a pound to 2.5 pounds. I'm gonna hope that was... Lisa, I don't think I did. I apologize. Let me scroll back up. Or do you mean on... Did you send one on... Well, I see that one, Lisa. I didn't get a message with it, though. I just saw PayPal. However, that will cover the big box that I've been slowly setting aside for you for the last, 6 months. So I answered the first one that I see Hold on. Give me a second here. All messages. The first one was your question of what I'm making. Mini pendants is the answer. The other one was basically a how am I doing, which is all right. You know, been a long week. Fast one too somehow. Don't know how that happens. But that's the only messages I see in stream. But I did just get an email from PayPal that tells me something or an Can you repeat it for me? See, I just saw that double-edged sword comment. Hey, Ken. I did have it set to partials. Or for some reason to top message. I hate when it does that too. Alright. So now what I want to do is But you're right, Electra, that is absolutely a double-edged sword there, because one way or another you're catching a felony. So does that mean that I need to send your invoices to a different email, Chris, in the future? Should you make any orders in said future? Nothing wrong with redundancy. You're all good. Kind of wish I had a couple mil in the bank so I could start my own version of PayPal. Not that that would be a smart investment. Pretty hard to compete with PayPal. They kind of do a damn good job. All of my complaints notwithstanding. Like, I may complain about them, but at the same time, I'll take PayPal over Etsy any day. Or I'm also not a huge fan of, like, Cash App, which is why I don't have it. Hell, I don't even have Venmo. I downloaded Square, but after going, and this was a couple years ago, I went through their policy and found that, like, they would literally somehow manage to take a cut from my Etsy sales or some shit, and I was like, no, we're done. Etsy takes enough, thank you. All by themselves. But that was like 2.5 years ago, so I would not be surprised if they've changed some things somehow. Because I don't see how the model of their terms of service would have been sustainable for them. Although I'm not sure how Etsy's model is sustainable for them anymore either. Out of curiosity. Oh yeah, Etsy's doing wonderful. They just went a little too overboard with that during the COVID-19 era. And bam. What are you selling? Wait a second. I feel like I know the answer to this. And there's a lot of people who are selling not handmade things. No, no wonder I'm recognizing. Yeah, like you're not making handmade stuff. Next thing you know, they'll say that's AI generated. Etsy's in it for the money. Hey Iris. Like that's one of the things about selling gems on Etsy. They'd rather protect the people selling these lab grown things and saying they're natural, like the scammers on there, because they get a lot of sales and a lot of revenue for Etsy, and that makes Etsy more money. Yeesh. That's ridiculous. I would say there's got to be a way to fight that, but I've had my own private struggles with Etsy. You would think they'd be happy with the 20% they would have taken anyway. Oh yeah, no, it's almost not worth suing them. Etsy's really turned into a I'm hesitant to be honest, but fuck them. Kind of turned into a trash platform. But that's what happens when a company goes corporate. They have to do everything they can to make back them investors' money. Hell, there are like literal laws about it in the US, if I understand correctly. I'm not a lawyer, so there is a fairly decent chance that I don't understand correctly, but yeah, pre-corporate. There's some new platforms I would like to try out if I ever get some breathing room. But until then, I'm focusing most of my energy into the YouTube channel. I think if the YouTube channel and like social does enough on its own, I think I'm not even gonna worry about another platform like that. I don't need to give them that money. Yeah, I really need to get mine off the ground. I know I've only been saying that for 4 fucking years now. Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it this year. I'm gonna have to go get my domain and just pay for that and then let my hosting lapse, because I can't afford to keep paying for that with it not producing anything. Sunk a couple $1,000s into a website that don't work. I don't have time to go get it completely programmed myself, and so far every person that I've either paid or given something or another to get it running has not quite pulled it off. Like, I literally own CelestialReach.com. I have for since before the business was what it is. Like, back when I was still doing some really simple projects, but I'm too busy trying to keep myself from going under to take a week off to get my website running. Hell, I'm too busy most weeks to even list items that I complete. I've given a couple people like several $100s in gemstones to get it running and operating, and it's still not. So I kind of just gave up on it. I don't think it's necessarily a thing of intelligence, because, like, I used to write pages when I was in high school. It's more of just having the time to sit down and get it figured out. I think that's the struggle part for me and most people out there is you're already putting your, 110% into just getting the freaking light bill paid every month. It makes it a little difficult to consider other things that need to get done. Alright, so got that. Part of me likes how this one's coming out a lot, and then the other part of me is concerned. Huh. Offers open and has been open for that exact thing for over a year now. If somebody can get my site running, I'm willing to give them like $500 in gemstones. Like, I will literally give somebody a fucking dragon's horde. Excuse me, to get my thing or my site running. Hell, at this point, I'll make a custom piece just for somebody to figure out the last steps of, because it looks okay, just so that I can get it to input like it's Etsy or something. Apparently it's harder than I'm thinking, though, because so far every person who has said they're able to do it has not quite been able to do it. Hell, that $750 piece that I'm giving away for the basically every purchase is an entry into the raffle, that was on offer for quite some time. I just had an idea. I should go into one of the web scripting subreddits and be like, hey, who's wanting to propose to their girlfriend but can't afford a ring? I'd probably spare one. Alright, I'm trying to save wire, because wire is expensive. I don't think that one's gonna quite be enough, though. It's always a good idea to hold on to your wire that worst case, this all becomes a plate, but... Oh, absolutely, Electra. Papa, part of the problem's been, I've been struggling to pay my rent for the last couple of years. And the choice every month keeps coming down to, do I want to pay somebody to get my website going, or do I want to have a roof, which sucks. It's just part of the struggle, I think. Like, no one said this would be easy. I kind of knew it wouldn't be, but... pain in the ass sometimes. Although, I've been keeping that exact recommendation on my mind for, one of these months where I have 2 big heady pieces sell in the same month, and suddenly I've got an extra $1,500 or something. Like, as soon as something like that happens, I'm definitely doing something to that effect. 'Cause I want my website up. I'm sorry to hear that. I spent nearly a decade living under bridges and in abandos and stuff. Yeah, so you understand all too well. Because it's hard to run an operation like I'm running without a house. Actually, heck, the operation I'm running now, I was operating out of a bedroom. Now I literally have to have most of my house to run it. It's just so difficult economically. Sup, Bryce? Although I would kindly ask you to be careful of your terminology. I don't really have any rules other than like no hate speech and don't be a dick. Fucking Iris. Iris is like, perfect timing. What's up, bro? Iris, you're such a good mod because you don't like go overboard with it, but you are so quick to take care of people being assholes when it's needed. No, you're good, homie. No worries. You'll know if you get a suspension temporarily from Iris, you know you've gone too far. I try not to control the chat as long as people are being kind to each other. Or, actually, well, mostly kind to each other. As long as they're not being horrible to each other. I figured as much. Iris, I just remembered something. I gotta go back and look at your text, because I've been working out how to figure out or work out one of those. The blue lace agate, faceted. There was something else, though, that I was looking at. I will go back to that later. Oh, just a mini pendant. Iris, everyone has bad timing from time to time. Today I'm doing a Mandarin Garnet mini pendant. By the way, Bryce, the answer I believe is 5. That's what I had marked down on the We're considering faceting one of these. We've I went and looked at the sheet and I have written down on it 5, if that sounds correct. This is a lacy, like, blue agate, considering faceting it. Although the answer, I was answering the Boulder Opal question that you had asked over Etsy that I just realized I forgot to reply with a specific number. And yeah, I've been looking over some of the sketches and kind of trying to figure out some ideas on how to go about that. And not have it be just a total waste of, like, effort on my part. Because that happens far too often with projects. Yeah. Thank you for the frame. Yeah, it is really, really difficult to put that much work into something and then have it not sell or, sit around for a year until I finally have to accept the price of fucking materials for something. And it's like, yeah, I only put 25 hours of labor into that. That's only half a work week. I don't deserve to get paid for that, though. Gets a little disheartening after so many times. Holy crap. See, I have, like, two customs, although one of them I'm still trying to figure something out that I got in a little over my head on. I can admit that. But I have, like, 4 more of these to do to finish up one custom before moving on to another. I've got this here, which I'm kind of contemplating scrapping, because, like, I just don't see anybody actually paying for it. But when I get done, it's just not turning out very well. And I'm like, why keep putting all the time and effort into it? Three mini pendants I'm working on at the moment. A couple docked sapphires that I'm considering turning the fastening machine on again for. No, the lighter got finished, Iris, although I am doing a cigarette case soon. Hey, Joseph. I'm just making a little mini pendant. I'm trying to stock up for the holidays. Figure I won't get a bunch of sales if I don't have a bunch of items listed for sale, so I'm just trying to get them up and ready to go. How's your day been, Rockin'? Thank you. I appreciate that. No rush on it. Like, I doubt I'm gonna have the finances for it. I was hoping, but it's probably not gonna happen. However, you had said something about him considering jewelry, and I might be able to help him on that. I've just been swamped. Motherfucker. Get back here. Good. No need to, like I said, no rush, man. You're totally welcome to let your eyes heal before you worry about that. Okay. You say that now. Movie, huh? You know, that's a really hard question. I don't know if I have an answer off the top of my head. That's a really good point, Electra. Although, you know, one that comes to mind and has been a long time favorite before I think I understood why was Blood Diamond. As it really kind of pointed out I don't know, it just shows a lot about humanity and its so-called value systems. However, I don't know that it's my favorite. It's just the one coming to my mind right now because it's one that I've thought was interesting since I was very young, before I even was actually ever interested in jewelry by far. Hey, Faith. I will do so. I will get that sent off to you here after the stream or tomorrow shortly. It'll go out this week, though, Faith. And thank you. I appreciate the, you coming to me for the replacement, although kinda might have been a hard one to find anywhere else. Alright, so now I have most of the design finished up top, and the rest of the work is just clean up. and such. I'll check them out. Joseph, thank you. I might qualify as a jeweler. Might. I might also qualify as a mad scientist who likes shiny things. Yeah, 28, 30. Shit, get back here. Hey, Jen. Shiny's good. Generally speaking, shiny's good. I got some new bigger peridot in. Although they're not super cheap, they're a damn good deal. It's the only thing I've gotten in this week for tomorrow. Let's see, I'm gonna have to file that flat, but that's okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go over here real quick. Hey, John, how's it going? Faith, I almost went and bought a whole batch of Campos. If I wouldn't have been flat broke, Iris, you would be surprised by a scheduled stream too, though. Just late to it? Oh, that's delightful. I'm sorry to hear that, John. Jeez. It's stuff like that that makes me so grateful with the landlord I have. Like I've dealt with so many crappy landlords in the past. Hey, Will. Electra in the US, landlords get away with effed up BS. Far more often than they really should. Like we can literally lose our home for something like that. It sucks. Oh, that's neat. Rockin'. I had an absolute anxiety attack when my landlord told me that one of my rent checks went missing. And I've got the type that, like, I knew he would work with me, but I still panicked because they don't have to here. They can just pop up a statement. I mean, hell, technically they can evict without a reason. Electra, I would love to. Your immigration laws are pretty tight. I tried that before. I fell off the deep end when I was still like 19. Have a good dinner, buddy. Tell Rosie I said hello. Sounds about right. Although you guys have it a little more like for you guys or for the tenants there, it looks like, because up here you can just get burnt, like absolutely burnt on the rent thing. Although if you manage to prove that they stole it somehow, you can like try to take them to court, but in the end you'll just end up usually losing like more money than you would have lost letting them steal from you. Oh no, I've got a long rap sheet. I'm looking at Asia. If I leave the US, perhaps some country with a lot of instability. Chaos is a good place to either lose your life or make a bunch of money. Was gangsta. I ain't about shit anymore. Really, I don't think I was back then either. I just was too dumb to know it. Thank you, Joseph. I am almost done with this piece. Getting there. Getting close. Really, I was done 20 minutes ago, but I don't like my backs and the sides looking like, you know, I didn't care. Just a little Mandarin Garnet mini pendant. I've been trying to put out a bunch of mini pendants for the holidays. And I know that I want them, like, I want to get on that as soon as possible, because the holidays will be here. Hell, I feel like I didn't even get to take a day off between my last live stream and this one. So I'm guessing it'll feel like when Christmas is here, I'll be saying, I remember saying it just yesterday, it feels like. I wanted to get more of these done, but I didn't have enough time. That's how it always goes. I tried to put velvet in the box. Fuck. Am I out of frame? Mandarin Garnet mini pendant. Thank you, Rosie. Hello, Rosie. I hope you're having a good week. And then the next mini pendant I'm gonna do is a peridot. If anybody has a special request and I can get it in, let me know. I'm gonna try to get an amethyst one or two out as well. I've got a blue topaz, and I think I've got like 2 emerald ones. I just put out a really nice emerald one this week. Take the day easy, Rosie. No need to, strain your eyes. Put a blue zircon one out, a tanzanite and diamond one, a Savorite garnet, I do believe. Did I get this? No, I don't think I did get that Savorite garnet one out yet, actually. That's probably one of the ones I'll do this weekend. Medicaid. Would be my guess. Okay, so clip this nice and tight. And fold it backwards. And that'll lock that into place. Happens to the best of us, Chris. Then indeed crabgrass. Let's see here. Might as well. Use up some of that extra wire. I feel like I am lost in chat at the moment. Although, steak sounds good. Venison sounds really good too. It's been several months since I've gotten to have some venison. I'm gonna stock up this winter. Gotta love the fact that the food banks just get slammed with the stuff here. Will do, Joseph. That's fair, Chris. It is a perpetual state of being for me. I'm gonna have to try to do another one of these with a diamond. Specifically one of the blue diamonds that I got chilling out. Ain't that expensive to replace. Life makes so little sense, I try to treat it all as a joke anyway. No worries. Boom. And that mini wrap is done. Well, almost done. And considering the time that soldering took and then what it'll take me to polish it, little under 4 hours of labor. Not bad. I like the Oh, yeah, I tried to fix where the camera was earlier. Sorry, I missed that. And I suck at being in frame. Although, go back and watch some of my live streams from 2 years ago. You probably won't complain anymore. Because it used to be really bad. Just... And then, next thing you know... Alright, everyone. I need to get rest, charge my devices, get prepared for the live stream tomorrow. God dang, I am not ready. Do I got anything important to do next week? Doctor appointment. I need a week off. Ain't getting one. Anyway, y'all have a good one. We will catch you tomorrow. I'm going to aim to go live roughly 1 p.m. Although, depending how early I wake up and how I'm feeling, I might get live a little earlier. It is possible that it might take me till 2. I'm trying not to be that late, but we'll see. Y'all have a good one. Till the next time. I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. And catch you on the next one. I suck at goodbyes. See you, John, Chris, Jennifer, Joseph and Rosie, Electra, Will, Iris, Lisa, Pro, the rest of you, have a good night.